Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to go over my quarterly goals. This is the second quarter for this year, and my April goals. Yeah, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. Hope y'all are having a super fantastic day. Yeah, totally forgot what I was about to be doing. But the planner that I'm going to be using today is from Cultivate What Matters. This is the 2022 Powersheets. And so I will be using this all year. You're going to see in the video, it might be on this side. It's going to be on one of these sides that I'm going to skip over some pages. And it's just because either I've already done it and I have my goals already on a list, so I didn't feel like rewriting it down, or I already know what April is going to be. And some of the things that I put into my quarterly goals, some of my feelings and things like that, I've already stated it, so I didn't want to state it twice. So let's jump right into it. So across all the areas, a lot of them kind of went down from my previous, like with my health and wellness, I had rated that as 6, and then this time I marked it down at a 3. When my back started hurting, I was bedridden for a minute. I mean, my movement might have been from my bed to the restroom, to here to record, going downstairs, but that might have been the most of it. Going to the grocery store would be a challenge, and things like that. So I would be like, get in, get out, and that's it. So that kind of really affected like focal relationships, friends, um, spiritual and personal growth, as well as recreation, because I'm not moving as much. I'm already in that winter funk that I can get in when I'm not getting enough sunshine. And I just was just starting to feel real down. So yeah, they all kind of took a nosedive after the first quarter. And I think a couple stayed the same. My family and finances, well, and work, it stayed the same, because I mean, I've been complete my projects and doing the things I need to do at work. The only problem is I haven't been able to get my training done. And so this is why, like, when I started the video, I didn't know what quarter it is. It's technically Q4 at work, but it's Q2 in the calendar year. So I get so confused. So they don't all match. But yeah, having all of that stuff going on, I just started getting real mad and really upset and sad. And it was just like this big ball of, oh, I just give up. um, and so my prep work refreshed. So what I'm saying yes to this quarter, keeping my boundaries at work, taking things one thing at a time. Sometimes I can overwhelm myself with all the goals and things I want to accomplish. And then sometimes it's not even my stuff, it's other people's stuff. And then I just be taking it on, or I'll let them guilt me into taking on their work. So I have told them at work, if you can't respect me as a person, then you don't have access to my skill set. That's it. That's all. Because if not, it's like, no, you're not going to have access to me and then talking crazy. That ain't how that works. What I'm saying no to is allowing others to make their issues mine. Because I'll have some deadlines, and sometimes people be eyeing me, flipping out, freaking out, and then I stop what I'm doing to help them get to their work. The next thing I know, I'm working extra hours trying to make up that time I lost troubleshooting and helping them with their stuff. That doesn't do anything for me. It's like I don't mind helping, but I have to stop doing stuff for people. It's like they need to learn. Um, and not speaking up for myself. So I typically don't say, hey, I'm busy, I have a deadline, I got to get this done by Friday. I don't say anything. I just take it on, do it, and then I'm upset later. And that, with all the health stuff, it was like, this is the perfect storm. And I could just feel the cracks. You just feel everything was just getting to me. So keep moving forward. Which goal have you made the most progress on so far? So it'll be my family and my finances. I make sure I talk to my sons um, as frequently as I can catch them, because they work nights and stuff. So I try to make sure I stay in contact with them, make sure I check on them, make sure they're doing okay. My finances, I am doing all the things that I said I was going to do. I could do better. I could do that better, but it's like I don't have very much luxury in my budgets and stuff. And so sometimes I do allow myself a little bit of room just to do some little extra, go over budget, not care for a week, but not to go too far. Which goals do I feel stuck on? And it just said one goal, like a singular one, but mine, it was health and wellness, recreation, and spirituality. And that's because I was stuck in the bed. I could moving. I couldn't walk that far without getting shocks in my lower back, and that was not good. What is holding you back from moving forward? And so at that time, it was my back. And I've been in a emotional funk, and because I was stuck in the bed, I was losing sleep, which is kind of weird. But I would ache so bad that I couldn't sleep, and you couldn't move or do anything. So it was really bad. What would have to change for you to move forward? I need to maintain my boundaries, put my efforts into feeding things that feed my soul, into like a lot of times I do a lot of stuff that doesn't do anything for me internally, and I lose my motivation. So it's like I need to make sure I set aside some time, and it is just for the things that are just for me, which makes me happy. And I look forward to doing that activity. As far as like my mobility and stuff, I have to make sure that daily I stretch every single day. Even if I lay in the bed, I have to do those stretches that I have that I need to be laying down for. Make sure I do everything I'm supposed to be doing. What might happen if I did move forward? I mean, I'll be excited. I'll be excited about the next day. I wasn't excited about the next day. I was kind of dreading the next day. And what might happen if I don't? I think full on depression was going to kick in. I being able to go and get some help with the physical has helped me a lot, because now I'm able to get outside, get to the sunshine that I need and that I crave. And that has helped me so, so much. So for this second quarter, my goal is to lose 10 pounds. I did gain back 3 pounds being stuck in a bed. It could have gotten worse. Could have gotten worse. But I did gain back 3, so I need to give up $30 from the jars and stuff and put it back into the cushion. But we'll see once I do my weigh in for the first week in April. But I'm trying to just, if I can get that back down before April starts, that'd be great. But we'll see. We'll see where I am, and I'll let y'all know when I do the first savings challenge update. Um, but my action items for the season ahead, I need to make sure I meal prep. So my son, he has been looking up recipes and stuff, and so we're going to work together to meal prep, because he wants to just be able to grab something out of the refrigerator before he goes to work, and I want to do the same before I go to work. I want to make sure I'm walking 10K steps, and I want to drink more water. So for the month of April, we're doing a little challenge in the house that we can't have any carbonated beverages, no juices, none of my little Crystal Light packets. We're drinking water, and that's it. I want to save 6K this quarter. So I'm going to be meal planning. I'm going to be trying to find healthy, reasonably priced food, uh, find ways to save, and what can I do for free for my entertainment. And for YouTube, I want to grow my subscribers by like 250 subscribers. That's probably like very ambitious. And make sure I'm answering my comments. That's my action item. I'm working on finding something that's a little bit different than what I've been doing lately, and that may re-energize me as far as like YouTube and turning out something. I just don't know where I want to start. For work and training and stuff, I need to earn 24 PDUs by the end of this quarter. And for work, I need 40 hours of training. And so this is my last quarter, and I have to track and say, okay, how many classes I got so far? I don't have that many. I got to have like maybe five, and one of them I think is maybe up 2 or 3 hours. But and I did do a PM Expo that was virtual, so I need to see where I'm at and cross reference the classes that I'm going to take to make sure with some of those classes that I am going to be taking that I can earn a PDU for my PMP recertification as project management professional. That's what it stands for. So I got that, and I got to find a volunteer opportunity and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to connect with somebody at PMI Memphis for that. And I know a goal for the year is I wanted to try to run 5K. So I'm going to go ahead and just start this quarter off, and I'm going to start walking 6 miles per week. That's where I'm starting off at. And so that's really just walking 1 mile per day for 6 days. That's it. So I'm going to go to the park, and I need to start tracking my miles. And I think I do pretty good when I have to track my miles and stuff like that. I've done it before, and that'll help me get some excitement back inside of here. And then I want to create my evening routine. I just realized I left off the whole word of routine off of here. I was thinking about going with a morning routine. I hate the mornings. I hate to say it that strongly, but I hate it. I do better in the evening time. So I want to start and complete my list of things that I need to do to help me decompress in the evening time. And that just helps me just be focused, and I can get some rest, and my mind can stop thinking through all the things I need to do. All right. Now, we're going to shift into closing out March and hopping right on into April. So, I didn't do all the things, the prompts for the end of March. And so, who or what I'm grateful for right now. And it's everybody who have stuck with me during this time, because I know I have been a gloomy dust. And I have been trying and trying and trying to pull myself out. Winters are always hard on me. Um, and then this was made worse when I couldn't get up and move around like I wanted to and just get outside. Because even if it's overcast and I get outside, that's better than me being stuck in the house. Goals that are going well, of course, I already said this. Family and friends, no, family and finances. I'm looking at the words and I can't read. What I read or listened to, I did get to watch Bridgerton. I did get to watch all of season 2, and I did it while I was working on my Etsy stuff. So, favorite memories from this month: going to the chiropractor and thinking my head was going to pop off when they cracked my neck. Scared the ginger snaps out of me. So, for the prepare well, my important to dos were my chiro appointments. I got to do my taxes on the 15th. I got jury duty this month, so I had to call in and see when they're gonna call me in throughout the month of April to see when I need to go in. So I have to remember to do that. Um, I'm excited for to just get back to working on my Etsy shop and to work on my YouTube. There's some stuff I want to do on YouTube, and I need to get that done. And so I don't have to worry about being on call. And I can just kind of put that, just chunk it. Somebody else's problem. On my mind is my self care and remembering I need to take care of myself. I'm hopeful that I can do it. It's just going to take baby steps. I don't know if y'all remember that movie. It was like Baby Steps, Get on the Bus. He had like a fish in a little fish tank. I can't remember the name of the movie, but that's how I feel right now. It's like I'm just starting over, and so shall it be. And so for my monthly calendar, I documented all of my chiropractor appointments. I have quite a few. And I just made a note that I need to do my stretches daily. And I want to make sure I plug that in once I get that done. And I want to make sure I do my 6 miles per week. So I want to track my the miles per day that I actually completed. So I'm excited to do that to make sure I get to my 6. And when I walk at work, I wonder how many miles that is. I'm gonna have to turn on the tracker so I can Math. I used to know the exact mileage around it, but I can't remember now. Okay, so my tendiness. I did skip the brainstorm for my month because I kind of felt like I'm just going to start with the basics and that's it. So my encouraging words. The best place to start is always at the beginning. And his name is Bruce Freeman. That's who said that. And so my priority, once again, is going to be self-care, because I have to prioritize the emotional and the mental care that I need. Because yeah, your girl. I've been dealing with it. All right, so monthly action items. So for the month of April, I want to walk 24 miles total, and I want to save $2,000. I want to complete all of my YouTube tasks. I don't want to miss a video this month. I want to complete 15 hours of training, and that is going to be just what I need for work. But I also, in that 15, I want to make sure at least 6 or more of those classes count as PDUs in one of the categories I need to for my recertification. And I want to complete my evening routine, have it already written down. This is what I'm going to do. Put it up somewhere so I know. Do these things and lay down. Now, if I can sleep without it, all right. But if not, decompress and not try to fall asleep when my mind is going a million miles an hour, because I don't sleep when that's going on. My weekly action items is to complete like 2 to 3 classes. I want to complete and report my PDUs because sometimes I'll forget. And then I want to meal prep my lunches. My daily action items and habits. I need to get back into the habit of weighing in every day, tracking my food, stretching, walking, and drinking enough water. Um, so that's gonna be a tall order because I have been slipping in those little tiny cans of soda, because I like the sweets. But yeah, I told my son I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do that with him. And that's going to help me too. As far as getting the 10 pounds and stuff off this quarter. I think I said 10 pounds this quarter. Either 10 or 15. See, I can't even remember. And I just read it. 10. But yeah, I want to make sure that I'm doing the best things for myself and things that kind of support my emotional well-being, because I don't know. I didn't think that being stuck in my bed, that I would get to feeling this way. And then I'm trying to work, trying to do this, and then it was like the perfect storm. And so I'm just trying to make sure that I prevent that from this point going forward. And just I have to respect my boundaries before anybody else will. Right. And there's a way for me to communicate without me being abrasive or popping off or doing any of those things. And I have to find a way to just make sure I stay assertive. And here's the line: you can respect it or you can respect it. That's the way it's going to be. But no, true, real talk. But yeah, it's just making sure I do that, because after a while I start to feel resentful and I'm getting upset and I get overwhelmed, and then I'm looking at my goals for the end of this fiscal year and I'm like, I spent so much time on other people's stuff. What about my stuff? But I'm going to keep at it, and I am not perfect by a long shot. No matter how much I try to be. I'm not perfect at all, but I want to make sure I am doing the best for myself. And I am so, so happy that I do feel better. I can move, I can walk, I can get outside, and I'm not stuck in the house and only being able to move a few feet and hurting and taking pain pills and stuff like that. I am thankful for like the help that I was able to get, and so I'm glad that I am doing something for myself. I'm glad that I took care of my student loan debt, all my debt, so I'm in a position where I can pay for stuff and not worry about, am I going to have the money to go to this doctor or to do that. Like I know that okay, it's like, okay, if I get back in the funk again, okay, it ain't just this, my butt need to go to a therapist and go and talk this stuff out. Like it may be something more than that. But thank y'all so much for listening. Let me know how your goals, what goals do you have for this quarter? What goals do you have for April? Because I was about to actually say, how's it going? But the month ain't started. Well, I guess it depends on if I get this video up on time. Because y'all know how I be. But how is everything going? Like what's an example of a goal that you have for this quarter? Because you never know who might be reading, who might get motivated by the goals that you actually set. And I know I get motivated by it because y'all, I can't be like this no more. But I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have a super fantastic day. And I don't know what my next video is going to be because I actually don't know when I'm going to get this edited and uploaded. But y'all have a great one, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.